third round of the high school football playoffs is this week. Two top 10 ranked Class 6A teams square off Friday night at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington when number 1 ranked Southlake Carroll plays number 7 Prosper. As Johnny Resendez reports, the Eagles of Prosper are primed to pull off an upset.
The Prosper Eagles are soaking in the moment as they continue their football journey into the holiday season.
It's a special thing to practice on Thanksgiving. That's kind of always the goal, is, Thanksgiving football. You're fighting to keep the family together, 1 week at a time. And you said it, no games guaranteed. This might be the last week. Every week's the last week, and you got to fight that way, and you got to, compete that way, and you got to enjoy the time together that way.
This is the closest group of people I've played with. This group of seniors has been playing together since we were in first, second grade. Everybody knows each other. We're all super close. We spend 4.5 hours more with all of us than we do sometimes with our own families every day.
At 11-1, the Eagles have had only 2 games that ended up being decided by 1 possession. Their lone blemish was a nail-biting 31-30 loss to Allen back in October. Since that loss, they have scored at least 50 points in 4 straight games and shown no signs of slowing down.
They're just a complete group of guys. There's no real just weaknesses on the offense. If a team wants us to make us run the football, then we can run the football. If a team wants to make us throw the football, we can throw the football.
Now, all season long, Prosper has kept the mentality of 1 game at a time. But they also knew that if they wanted to go all the way, they would eventually bump into Southlake Carroll. 2 playoff wins later, and here they are getting set to take on the Dragons.
We knew they would be here. It was kind of our job to get here too. And to your point, kind of all roads led to this moment.
This is a good team, and we respect the crap out of them. And I would assume they respect the crap out of us. So I think it's going to be a great game.
When these 2 teams kick off in the UIL regional semifinal, it will be 2 of the best teams the state has to offer. Only one can advance, and the Eagles say their confidence level is sky high.
Offensively, they're a really good football team, but I got my guys over Southlake for sure. They're ranked number 1 in Texas. I don't think at the end of the day rankings are going to matter. As long as we come out, punch them in the mouth first play, we'll be able to execute and we'll be able to beat them.
Reporting in Prosper, Johnny Resendez, CBS Sports, Texas.
Prosper and Southlake Carroll, 6:30 Friday night at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington.